What's up, guys? So this video is kind of funny because I'm actually doing it prior to me even getting the car, so this is gonna be kind of weird because I'm guessing I'm gonna like splice this into another video. But first big thing I wanted to do on the car obviously is the big brake kit, and I kind of wanted to give you a rundown of how I did it because I ended up doing it quite cheaply compared to other options of going through like Toyota or even like resellers and stuff like that. So I wanted to do obviously the turbo brakes, and the way I went about it is it was messy for me, but I'm going to try to make it easier for you. What I ended up doing was I went on Car ID and I was able to get refurbished turbo brakes. So what happened, and the reason why it was a little messy, is because I accidentally somehow, when I was doing my car, I deleted the passenger side and I kept two fronts, and I don't know why I did that, but the passenger side one is coming. So today, basically what the reason for the video is I have to paint them, and I actually got the vinyl for the turbo brakes themselves. So, and I'm only doing the fronts. I can't even see that, it's too far away. Can you? Yep. So I'm only doing the fronts because down the line I might end up putting like small rim or small wheel like drag slicks, and eventually taking it to the track and stuff like that. Different things. My plan is to do a lot of things with this car, and I want my options to be, you know, more open. So the smaller rear brakes still allow for the better braking in the front, which is the important ones anyway. And I just felt like that not only is that the cheaper option, but for me, you still get the performance of the bigger brakes up front versus, you know, going all around, and then you have to have larger wheels all the way around. So, but yeah, so the vinyls, they come with the Supra, and then you also have to put the red lines are actually separate. I didn't know that, but I think it's gonna come out pretty good. It looks pretty good. So, I'm being terrible at showing the camera. And I just have a couple extra. I have a couple extra Supra stickers now, which is never a bad thing to have. So anyway, I went with the refurbished front calipers, which with shipping and core deposit came out to, they were $150 each. I got basically OEM spec stock rotors, and those cost, I think they were about 70-ish. Trying to think, I don't have the receipts right here. And then just your basic ceramic pads, and all together with even all the whole kits with them, I actually ended up with 4 new kits. I don't know how I did that, but with the 4 kits, the 2 calipers, 2 rotors, and even I ended up getting this. I was gonna do, because the car is deep jewel green, and I always liked I always thought of like a Frankenstein theme, and I don't know where I even get this, but like the purple with the green. I always wanted to do like purple Recaros or something too, but I'm not that flashy of a guy as much as I guess I wish I was. So I'm just gonna try to match as close as I can to like that stock dark charcoal gray to the calipers, and then with the vinyls, it's gonna just look very OEM spec, I guess, as far as how the brakes are going to look on the car. So yeah, that's basically the rundown of what I don't think I have anything. Yeah, this is actually going to be a cool video. I ended up getting headlight restore kit, and I think it's going to be really interesting to do on the car because the headlights on the car are really bad. And it's funny, like I said, I'm doing this video before I physically have the car, and I'll explain all why. why I bought things for it. I have other stuff that I've been just stockpiling because I knew this car was coming. But the paperwork issue, which I'll probably explain in another video, probably with the getting the car video, which this one will probably come after. But anyway, I know it's weird, but I wanted to do the brake, I want to do the painting and all that, and get them done before the car gets here. So as I finish, this video is going to finish putting them on the car, and it's just one thing to knock out, and it'll just be faster. I want to try to get out as much content as I can fast. I know it sucks when if you're following a build page, which hopefully you guys do or you like it. But I hate when you're waiting like months upon months upon months for videos. So I'm going to try to get out a little something here and there as much as I can. But yeah, so anyway, that's that, and I'm going to probably just do some time lapse of like the prep and the painting and all that, because it's just the calipers. And then they're going to dry, and I'll put on the vinyls and stuff like that. So. So this is how the first one came out. Pretty bummed, really, because if you see the color I was going for versus what I ended up getting, like, you know, like this is like a darker gray color. It's not really coming out on here, but it's more supposed to be like on this left side. This came out almost like a silvery, you know, but I don't know. It's all right, I guess. But now I'm going to do the other one. I already put the vinyl on this one, so I'm not going to redo it or anything. So there it is. All right, so here we go. This is what I'm going to consider the finished product. Got a left and a right. As you can see, you can even kind of see that between the two cans. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. But like, I don't know. They almost look like two different shades from the two different cans. But anyway, they're all right. So that's them finished. Hopefully I'm putting them on in the next scene. And also, my messy garage, I just bought these dumbbells and they came with a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put these on. Oh, that's all you get to see. That's a surprise. And yeah, we'll see what they look like in a second. I'm hoping they look good.